Size feed behind his own goal on a deflection, and Bear will get it up ice left wing boards, and Jansen Harkins out to center ice. Behind the play, Kolesar and Kirk Bear drop the gloves. Kirk Bear and Kolesar on the far boards inside the Cougar zone. Kirk Bear had a couple of tilts against the T-Birds in those 2 games up in Prince George at the end of January, but Kolesar was not the opponent in either of those. This is a little more even size-wise. He went with Holoko and Osterman in the 2 games up north. They continue to pull and dance with each other as Bear just leans on Kolesar and takes him down to the ice. Caught and stopped and covered by Edmonds in the crease as Theodore was going to the net, and now Enzer gets hit after the fact. That draws a crowd in behind the Cougar goal line. Kolesar going after Pachiro, trying to rip his helmet off as they bang away against the boards in behind the net. Kolesar coming to the aid of his teammate, he and Pachiro. Pachiro, an NHL draft pick in his 20-year-old season, oddly enough, came back to play in the WHL here after starting his season in pro ranks. And he just got an uppercut from Kolesar. Pachiro in a little bit of a dangerous position, trying to come off the wall and get back with his right hand. Kolesar takes him to the ice. We're going to go at it. Inside the Cougar blue line, down to our left. They've dropped the gloves, they're squaring off. Inside the PG zone. Spencer grabs it on Anderson. Anderson, a former #1 Bantam pick. There goes the helmet of Spencer. There goes the helmet of Anderson. And the referee, actually the linesman, with his right foot. Nice hit there by Spencer with an uppercut. Takes Anderson to the ice. Wide at the near post, and it's banged down ice to the blue line by the T-Birds. They can't clear. Held in by Harkins. In front, the shot by Connolly on net, and he scores. May have been tipped in. We'll wait and see. As Connolly gets credit for the goal. Harkins with the assist. T-Birds Barzal to the net. In front shot. Score! Shea Theodore bangs in the Barzal rebound and ties the game at 1. Well, the T-Birds answer right back. The goal here at the 13:30 mark. Took him 29 seconds ice. Barzal rolled off his stick at the dot. Miette in front, trying to create some screen. Here's Theodore in front. Shot, score! Corey Miette! That's what you get when you go to the net. He scores to give the T-Birds the lead, 2-1. A power play goal here at 14:20 of the first period, and for Miette. Pass it back on top, Theodore. Smith, one-time shot blasted, rebound, loose outside the far post. Miette can't bang that one in. Edmonds held it out. Shot, score! Roberts Lipsburg beats Edmonds inside the left post with a snapshot from the bottom of the left circle. It's 3-1 Seattle, and they will stay on the power play. Hoff throws a puck to the near circle, knocked down by Connolly. Gets it to Watala, who comes up ice from the center red line. Will blast it in high on goal. Gloved up by Kozin out of Anderlik. Tomas Anderlik came over at the trade deadline from Prince Albert. Plays the puck in offside, though, as he takes the shot. Bear takes exception to that.
So obviously the second period kind of cost this game.
Yeah, it did. It did. Totally did with the penalties and with the little bit of 5-on-5 time we had, we started playing pond hockey, and they got back in the game. I thought we played a real good first. Couldn't have played a better first, and I thought we played a pretty good third. And they get one chance in overtime, it goes in there, but it's just our guys are pretty stubborn at times. Or the winning's not the #1 priority. It doesn't look like at times, and that's too bad because it's a game for 2 periods. We played a pretty hockey game, and some guys changed their play the way they played, and other guys took penalties. And that gave them a chance to win that game.
When you're shorthanded that much, can that lead to bad 5-on-5 play? Get you out of your rhythm?
Well, the whole thing was a little bit chaotic, but it doesn't matter when you go out there. Don't turn the puck over inside their blue. I mean, that's pretty easy, especially the guys that are talented enough not to turn it over.
There's been a lot of talk about playing against teams that are below you in the standings. Is that some of that tonight, or was it just?
Well, it definitely wasn't the first. Again, we came out really good in the first period. We wanted to win. We didn't take anything by chance in the first period. Maybe with the success in the first, got to our heads in the second. And thought we regrouped and played a pretty solid third the way we needed to play, and we had some chances to get the go-ahead goal a few times, but it wasn't 60 minutes of smart hockey. And then when you don't play 60 minutes of smart hockey, it gives teams a chance to be opportunistic.
It seemed like their willingness to fight you guys in the first period maybe led to you losing some composure in the second. Do you think it was that? Or?
I don't think it was that. I mean, both teams battled hard in the first, and we ended up taking the penalties in the second. We just weren't smart.
As you mentioned, a lot of penalties, and to some important guys who's spending a lot of time in the box. Do you find it tough, or do you see you find it tough to maintain consistency when some of those guys are spending so much time in the box and you're having to juggle the lines?
The lines, the whole second period, the lines are different, and you know, a lot of times the guys that kill usually are in the box, and it was definitely just kind of a scrambly second period that way, and it definitely got them back in the game. A game that if we just play smart, I think we can get the next goal and put them away, but we didn't.
Should say to Harkins, who gets it to Connolly. Now to Pachiro at the right circle. Out in front, the shot from there deflected on that rebound, shot, score. Pachiro makes it a one-goal game with a two-man advantage. Power circle by Connolly. Left circle now to Watala, back on top to Harkins. Right circle, Pachiro fires a shot, scores inside the right post, and we are tied at 3. He'll try to push it out, held at the point by Pachiro. Has it on the near boards. 45 with the two-man advantage. Pachiro fires a shot, not knocked on the near post. Did they score or did they not score? It's outside the near post. Onside Erickson, cross-ice feed to Watala, skates in, fires his shot to the net, knocked out, kick save, rebound, poked away by diving Ottenbright. And it's shot down ice by Hoff. The puck coming to center ice with it is Harkins. He's onside. Snaps a shot on the shoulder. Cozen makes the save. Pachiro on the half wall throws it back to the net. Broken up by the T-Birds. Not out. Held in by Prince George. Shot on net. Cozen makes the save and holds it at the top of the crease for the face-off to the way. He gets around the hip check by Hopp. Bring it onside in the slot. Looking to get a shot on goal. He does. It's blocked. Flipped in the air. Bouncing out of the air. Knocked down by Seattle and cleared out of the zone. Again, racing on it is Holoko behind the net. Worked at far side wall. Shot on net. Bouncing puck. Shot, score! And the T-Birds have the lead back 4-3. What a hustle play down ice by the T-Birds. Nick Holoko. And then Peterson put the puck in front, and I believe it. Merkonjic goes wide. Back on the near wall with his Ross. Top of the circle. Ross shot on net. Scores! Inside the near post. May have been tipped by Merkonjic. We're tied at 4.
Actually, so the second period obviously was big for this group. What went on there?
I don't know. I mean, we talked in the room after the first. You know, they gave us a lot of powers in the first. You know, we knew going into it that they were going to call everything, and they did that. We can't really take those penalties in a game like this. You know, it's coming down to playoff time, and those are going to kill us come playoffs. And you know, we want to be playing for a long time. So,
were you pretty satisfied with your guys' first and third periods?
Yeah, I know. I thought we came out hard in the first, and we really played, and I felt like we finished strong. Finished strong in the third. I know we missed one. Keegs missed with 2 seconds left. I mean, hey, you know, if that's in the net, it's a different story. It gets us the 2 points, but you know, it happens to everyone. I know it's happened to me, and you know, we really have to bounce back and be better tomorrow night.
Is there some bad blood between the two squads that maybe lead to some of that stuff?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, they're a chippy team. I know maybe got under our skins a little bit, but like I said, come playoff time, you really can't let guys get into your head, and you got to stay out of the box if you want to win, and obviously go far in playoffs.
Lots of penalties. It seemed like lines were being shuffled a lot. Is it tough for you guys as players to develop a consistency there when it seems like you're always out there with something new?
Yeah, I mean, I know like we're rotating 4 or 5D for the PK, and you have guys who don't really play PK, and they're not playing for 10, 12 minutes at a time. I know it really kills the whole mood, and like you said, consistency, and we just have to stay out of the box if we want to be a better team.
After being shorthanded that long, does that you kind of shell shocked a little bit?
A little bit. I know we got to get those kills, but like I said, if we stay out of the box, we're out of that situation. You know, we're focusing on 5-on-5 hockey, and that's what we really need to be playing down the stretch.
What does it take to flush this one away and just focus on Portland tomorrow? A pretty big game for you guys.
Yeah, I know we got a pretty good rivalry with Portland, so I mean, if we put this in the back of our minds and just hopefully it gets us going a little harder tomorrow, and just lights a fire under our butts. So.
You played a lot of minutes in the third. No worries for tomorrow.
No, yeah, I'm fine. I'm good to go. I'm ready to go.
All right, great. Thanks, Jake.
Behind the net, can't play the puck. It comes around the near boards. Behind the net, Theodore to Smith. Smith gets hammered off the puck at the right post, and the save made by Kozin as Watala took it away. Goes blue out of the zone to Pachiro. Pachiro works his way onside. Snaps a shot high into the glove and held at the top of the crease by Kozin. Face-off cleared the other way. Morrison trying to get behind the T-Bird defense. Pop comes back to take him off the puck. Dump behind the T-Bird net. Bear will play it there for Seattle.
After that second period, what did you say to them in the dressing room?
Well, just get back to playing the way we need to play. I mean, we know what kind of habits we need to play with and what kind of hockey needs to be played. And I thought they got back at it in the third period and generated a few more chances. Their goalie made some good saves there, and you know, we had a chance. The overtime, we had a chance there to score, and then their D jumps up. I mean, that's what happens on 4-on-4 hockey, and they buried it.
Did you see any more conservative play in the third period? It seemed like maybe things slowed down a little bit for both sides.
Well, both teams are playing smart. I mean, again, the game goes quick when you're. The game can go quick when you're turning pucks over in the neutral zone, and the other team's turning pucks in the neutral zone, and it's just back and forth game. It's kind of a sloppy game, and sometimes that seems quick. But I thought it was a pretty smart third period, and we did have a few good chances. We just didn't score on them.
Coach's decision on Wardley in the third?
Yeah.
And how, with losing at 1 point tonight, how big does tomorrow night become as far as trying to catch second place?
Well, again, it's a big win, or it's got to be a big win for us. We got to go out there and play a lot smarter than that the whole game. You know, they've got a number of points on us, so we can't afford to let two slip away, and we'll really be behind the 8 ball and starting to be running out of time to catch them.
So after a night like this and looking forward to tomorrow, do you see the guys really? Do you think they can find it within themselves in the message there, or do you take a lot of that on yourself?
Well,
to
they've been good in the past. They've been good in the past of responding. We got a good leadership group there. They've been good at responding. So again, I believe in our guys, and you know, it's still why we slip back once in a while. I guess that's always a work in progress, but we need to correct those things and just get going here.
Behind the play, here come the Cougars, 3-on-2 the other way. Onside, the shot by Pachiro blocked in front, rebound shot, score! And the Cougars will win it in overtime by a final score of 5-4.